I remember my last test was Arjun Ranatunga's retirement test, and for lunch we had this full Chinese spread because he was given the freedom to order whatever he wanted for lunch. So we were all eating this massive Chinese spread on the lunch table during the game.
Any tips or any anecdotes from your playing times when you know a player is very good with metabolism and he doesn't need the typical type of nutrition? And now, has it changed now?
I think knowledge has changed a lot, and the requirements have changed, intensity, formats have changed. So in our days, we didn't really have the support as well, or sometimes the exposure to better eating. We all try to watch our weights, because if you don't, your skin falls up a certain level, you get absolutely drilled in fitness. So better to avoid all that work if you eat right. I remember my first test series, the last test was Arjun Ranatunga's retirement test, and for lunch we had this full Chinese spread because he was given the freedom to order whatever he wanted for lunch. So we were all eating this massive Chinese spread on the lunch table during the game. And then I remember being in South Africa in PE, we used to sit, I think the Holiday Inn, there's a McDonald's right outside it. And Alex Conturia, physio, would get a room right overlooking that. And he'd be sitting by the window watching how many players went in and out, and you could absolutely drill that fitness if you went in. So
you can't do that today.
No, you probably, I mean, even touring to India 20 years ago, the options available were a lot more limited, and you were much more aware of sickness, so your diet was very different. I remember a couple of things. I remember going to Zimbabwe when there was no food. There was very little food, and Craig McMillan, he went to the grocery store and bought a box of flakes and a tray of Diet Cokes, and you just sit in his room and eat flakes and Diet Coke.
From there to now, when forget macronutrients, we look at micronutrients as well now, and you've got a whole setup for the players that, eat for your blood type, or what are the micronutrients that certain players are missing. How does that affect performance? So the detail is a lot.
Also, EatFit believes in using no MSG, no white sugar, and using whole grains.
The Rajasthan Royals are asking fans to upgrade to EatFit. It's convenient, it's tasty, it's healthy.